Welcome back to murdering an entire race of monsters. Yeah, I'm back. It's March at the time of this recording. Still in Waterfall. Flowey's here. Hi, Flowey. Me, me. So yeah, I haven't been taking care of the all the monsters. I got a new controller layout for the controller, so I can actually use the controller for this instead of the keyboard, like earlier. Okay. It was Control Enter, right? I keep forgetting. Okay, there we go. Tutorial's phone, but nobody came. Okay, 18. Yeah, I didn't bother grinding. Maybe I need to go over here. Yeah. Ah, Smiley. I want to fight. No need for a swimming suit. Bad touch. Sweating bullets. Oh yeah, he is, because I'm gonna murder him. Yeah. Yeah, so what I've been up to recently. I'm 21 now. Just had my birthday a while ago, last Friday at the time of this recording, the 23rd. So I am now old enough to drink, so might as well talk about how that day went. Uh, let's see, woke up that morning, had eggs, thanks to my grandma. Do really like eggs, although having nothing but eggs for breakfast is it's kind of like eating a whole bowl of rice for dinner. Or it's kind of a little too much. You need something to balance it out. Although I think there she did make these like really good blueberry muffins too. Ew. Okay. Let's see, and then I think I just went through the rest of the day as normal. Had my lunch, and then like later that day, my mom and my sister came to pick me up for some stuff to do. Went to Limeberry, it's a frozen yogurt shop. One of our family friends hangs out there. She does, she works there and whatnot. Very nice place, very delicious. Just put a bunch of toppings on mine. And why aren't I seeing any monsters? Supposed to be murdering people. Well, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, she actually paid for my frozen yogurt, which was very much appreciated. And also told mom and sister about what I've been up to and whatnot. My usual rambling self. Let's see. I don't think I need the spider sidearm. Yeah. Lone quiche. Wasn't ready for the responsibility. With great quiche comes great responsibility. Yeah, so, why aren't I getting anything? Okay, there we go. Washua shuffles up. I probably should have just grinded off screen. Wash you teeth and eyes. I brush my teeth. That is very good to do. Revolta's own wounds. Ugh. Hyper realistic blood. Yeah, so so after the yogurt, I went to hang out with my mom's boyfriend's place. Had the Wii set up. Had a bunch of games there like Mario Party 8, Metroid Prime trilogy, Super Mario All Stars, the Wii version. Then we walk into Mold Small, and I stomp on Mold Small. Blurb. Yeah, they actually had Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games, which I've never played before. I haven't played any of the Mario and Sonic Olympics until then. And I was also always interested in at least getting one of the games. games, and he said I could borrow it if I wanted to, but I didn't really feel the need to because one of those games where you play it once and you basically get the whole gist of it. And I got my fill. Yeah, played stuff like Dream Figure Skating with Icy Perfect Chaos. Played snowball fights. I skated down snow, Radical Highway. I went through Good Egg Galaxy. Although I think my controller was a little busted in some ways. Yeah, anyway. It smells like a mussel farm. Oh yeah, I see what you did there. Water is fine. You know, yeah, and I also had like a donut and some Dr. Pepper too, I'm pretty sure. Splashing you playfully. Don't you dare. I'm gonna file a restraining order. Kitchen hobby talent. My talent is killing people. Starting, I'll show you who in the most amazing manner by his own muscles. Why, you fucking Johnny Bravo? Yeah, anyway. Uh, yeah, and my mom's boyfriend also got me an NES Classic deck, which my cousins have, but I don't. It's actually right. It's near me. I placed it on top of the Xbox. I haven't used it. I've only used it once, but I really love. It's nice to have. Have. So if I ever want to do some NES games, things for a video, I can always use that. Unless the game's not on there, in which case I can always just, well, emulate it. It like absolute scum. Also, I need to turn off blowing cold wind in the back of my neck. Yeah. And oh yeah, my sister also got me more Komi Can't Communicate manga, like volumes 9 and 10, which means I've gone past the point the animes ended at the time of this recording. And so I've seen some of what comes after, including Mombagi's introduction. Really like Mombagi. He's nice. Yeah. Yeah. I've actually been rewatching the Komi Can't Communicate anime recently while also reading the manga. Uh, yeah, like it's interesting to see how things, how different things are, like events taking place in different orders and whatnot, and like what's cut out. And I've leveled up. Yeah, it's really interesting. Like, I think it'd be fun to do like a Komi Can't Communicate anime versus manga video, like compare the two, whatnot. I think that'd be interesting. Yeah. Although I'm pretty sure somebody's done it before, probably. I wouldn't really know. I haven't watched any videos like that. You should read the manga. Yeah. Yeah, I really hope that season 2 Komi Can't Communicate comes out soon at some point. Because people need this, because they need to see animated Mombagi and whatnot. Nuts. Do 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 do. Sexual wiggle. Oh. Lime gelatin wraps through. Yeah. Yeah, my sister also got me the cool little Team Sonic shirt, which looks really nice. I really love the design. Probably put it right here or so. Yeah. Oh yeah, my grandma also got me like this little pamphlet thing, but it's like lists a bunch of information about stuff that happened in 2003, which is the year I was born. It also has like pictures of me as a baby. Yeah. Which is really cool. I really like that. That's do 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 do. Let's see. Yeah. And so I continued to play Mario Sonic the Winter Olympics. Next, it was alright. I also got to play with Flynn and Chazelle, the dogs, again. Still pretty big, and they're so excited to see me and whatnot. But yeah, and I also got a haircut. My hair is short again, the way I like it. Told the person cutting my hair about my birthday, and Yeah, it actually went by pretty fast, which none of us were really expecting, but hey, it was nice. This, this, yeah, not a fan of long hair, just annoying in my to deal with, in my opinion. And so I don't expect to like grow it past my shoulders or anything. And, and probably wouldn't even look that good on me anyways. Yeah, so then after hanging out at my mom's boyfriend's house, I was we see went to get pizza at a nice pizza place, pretty nice, pretty good pizza. Also showed my sister the Megamind 2 trailer because she hasn't seen it until that point. She was like, ugh. Yeah, I'm still disappointed. Hmm. Soul is unclean. Ah, you don't say. Hey, maybe it's because all the dust on my hands. Do 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 do. See, should probably go back to that save point. Point. Hmm. Yeah, so we went to pizza place. Four left. Oh, okay. Pretty close. It was pretty good pizza. Three pepperoni slices because I love me some pepperoni pizza. Uh, and then we went to this arcade place with a bunch of retro arcade games and a bar. I think Misha's calling at the door. Or, yeah. So actually, recently when my grandma got him like his dish of cat food, he ate it and like tried to bury like my little Dragon Ball blanket on top of it because for some reason that's something the cats do. And I got really annoyed with him for it, and so I had to put it through the washing machine, and so it's better now. And I was really annoyed with that. So you need some water. See, anyway, hey, at the bar at the arcade with me, my mom, my mom's boyfriend, and my older sister. It has like a bunch of gaming themed drinks. Like there's a Pac-Man one, there's a Power Glove one, there's a Punch Out one. So I tried like 6 or 7 different drinks, and I ended up not liking a single one of them. I just do not like the taste of alcohol. Like the only one I had some enjoyment with was this one that was just mainly composed of orange juice. But that was mainly because the alcohol taste is drowned out by the orange juice. Now the problem is I don't like orange juice. So yeah, kind of sucks. But hey, whatever. Maybe it's just something I had to build up my alcohol tolerance first. There's, yeah, didn't even really get all that drunk to be honest. At best, it just felt a minor headache. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. Yeah, but then they like then I like went off to get to play some arcade machines. There are like some claw machines. There's some pinball. There's a Street Fighter puzzle thing. You like Street Fighter with a bunch of puzzles. You had to do puzzle combos to defeat your enemy. And and there's also like this air hockey thing. Me and my sister love that one, but sadly there are a bunch of people occupying it, so we couldn't play it at all. And why aren't I encountering any monsters? There's the underground is shaking. Yeah. There's also like this one punching machine. We got hit it as hard as you can, get the highest score. I think mine was around like 1,230. I think my sister got the exact same score when she hit it. So yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, we also wanted to do Dance Dance Revolution. I figured why not, but only one dance pad worked. And for some reason, they had Gurren Lagann anime they on there. So they had probably had Solario days on there, but they didn't get around to playing that. So Well, why am you already know her name is Alex from the FNAF videos if you watch those, and the titles too. So yeah, Alex played Dance Dance Revolution while I tried to play Mario Kart Arcade GP, which wasn't working for me because either A, I wasn't pressing the gas pedal, or two, it just wasn't working properly for me. Mm. Yeah, there's also like this one thing where if you pop a balloon, you can win a PS5, but like you have to get the spirit right all the way through a little hole, which is like not wide enough for the spike thing. Mm. Yeah, so would have been cool if I got it. It would have been really good night, but nah, didn't happen. Kind of a shame. Also, it costs like 6 coins to play. So yeah, eventually I ran out. Now, yeah, I also played Miss Pac-Man, child classic of mine. It's had this little plug and play thing with Miss Pac-Man and other Namco games on there, like Galaga. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so after that, we decided to go back to my mom's boyfriend's place. Had this delicious chocolate cake, although it was a little much to eat. And then we played Wii Play. Hey, played some Wii, some multiplayer games. Played that Wii Play with my mom, and my mom's, and like the Wii had like a bunch of Mii's. One of them looked like Guy Fieri to me, so I went with that one. I just played a bunch of Wii Play games, and when I won the first, when my mom won the first game, went back to menu, and like my me was so sad. I just said, "I'm so depressed," and then we all just started cackling. Thing, it was pretty funny. Yeah, but eventually, again, I also drank like 2 Dr. Pepper cans as well. Yeah. Anyway, then we played Mario Party 8. 8. I was Dry Bones. Alex was Boo. Like one of the remotes wasn't working, so mom couldn't join us. So they just had 2 AIs, it's Toad and Toadette. I just fucking hated them. Just wanted them to go jump off a cliff. If God damn it! Why aren't I fighting any monsters? Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. We're all good. Everyone is dead. They're dead. I killed them. I killed them all. They're dead. Determination. Not just the men, but the woman and the children too. They're like animals, and I slaughtered them like animals. I hate them. Yeah. As a completed the Mario Party 8 game, Alex was the one who won, and went home with my NES Classic. I brushed my teeth. It was around like 1, and then I went to bed. Ed. Yeah, and that was basically how my 21st birthday went. So yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed myself. And oh, whoops. Yeah, whatever. I got plenty of health. Yeah, what I'm really concerned about is the boss fight that takes place here with Undying the Undying. Yeah. See, is that why she was called Undying? So Toby Fox can say Undying the Undying. That'll be interesting to learn about. Yeah, anyways, he's. Oh yeah, my half sister sent me some Apple Cash. And yeah, I have a half sister. We don't see each other often, but we're on good terms. Yeah, but I didn't know how to use or transfer the Apple Cash money, so My sister and my mom had to take care of that. Oh yeah, my grandma also got me a check of like $40, which I transferred into my account with some help. Yeah, so that was pretty good. Good. Standing just a little bit to the left. I'm gonna murder him. It's empty. Let's see. Hey, there's the bird. Bird. Oh yeah. Let's see, I need to talk about some writing stuff because honestly, it hasn't been very productive. Like, okay, so Code Breakers, it's canceled for now at least. At the very least, it's on hiatus. This, this, that's because I kind of lost the passion and motivation for it. It's, which really sucks. Like, I'm just not as passionate about DDLC as I used to be. Like, there's no new games coming out. Shiren's also here. Somehow encounters you anyway. Alright, well, time to kill her. I feel like this is the monster version of Comey. Voice gets raspy. Mm. You know, I don't really need to go for the dog residue because it's not really all that needed. Do 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 do. Yeah, might as well put the umbrella on the Azrael statue. Yeah, one last bit of memory. Yeah, might as well drop this cinnamon bun for a dog residue. Why the hell not? Okay, I do not remember it. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got the Dragon Ball. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hi, Toby. A dog residue. Yeah, I can use that in case we run out of healing items. Yeah, it's not like the dog residue is all that useful anyways, but hey, it's something. Let's go. Would have been a nice touch if, like, in the reflection, you look all dark. I think that was supposed to happen if you get like a soulless genocide run, but hey, whatever. Er, yes, monster kid we get. You're an Undyne simp. So are a lot of people. Yeah, yeah. About code breakers. So the reason why I decided to pull the plug on it is because one, it was just a little too ambitious because I had like all these different ideas and concepts for it that would take like a long time to make and write and finish and whatnot. It's all for probably very little feedback or anything because DLC fanfic's not all that popular. Or, so it's like, what's the point? Point. Point. know, try being a little less rough. Yeah, have fun with that. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, second thing, I think from what I remember, or so second is that I've kind of losing my passion for DDLC. Me, like, I still enjoy the game and whatnot, but like, there's no new games coming out. The fandom is kind of a mess, a hot mess. Yes, and that's probably not gonna get that much attention anyway. Hey, like at least when I did Magenta Affinity, I had to just use my passion to push through. Who, 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 who. So, ah, ah. Yeah, and then like the last reason is that's that I just have other stories I'd rather do instead. Like Metallic's Uprising, of course, and also original stories, and even like some DDLC crossover fanfics. I had some ideas for that, like a Ben 10 crossover, a Sailor Moon crossover, an Undertale crossover called Natsu-Tale. I've had that idea for a while. Then like a Spider Man crossover where one of the Dokis gets bit by a radioactive spider and becomes the spider hero of that world. That'd be interesting. So like I didn't really see the point in doing it anymore, especially since I was kind of just dragging my legs with it. Like I came up with an epilogue concept for like what I imagined the epilogue slash ending would be, and also like dense like mini beta chapter stuff to test out the concepts. But other than that, I had to pull the plug. Like, like I just have to do other stuff. I'm just wasting my time with it. Yeah, and that really sucks because I did really want to do this one, but I'm sorry about that. That, that. Hopefully, I can at least do one of the crossover fanfics. I think I could probably do Monica, not Monica, Mon 10. I need to drop a bunch of stuff. Is astronaut food good? Meh. Yeah. And da-da! It's just like you to run away. I am a ghost that lives inside a dummy. My cousin used to live inside a dummy too, until you came along. Not only did your actions cause them to leave their home, but now all their neighbors have gone. Now their neighbors are gone too. Despicable, despicable, despicable! Me. You're the worst person I ever met. I've never been more mad. Ah, my mannequin levels are going off the charts. Hmm? This this feeling. Eureka, eureka, eureka! Human, that moment of unbridled emotion. It allowed me to finally fuse in my body. I'm fully corporeal now. My lifelong dream realized. In return, I guess I won't stomp you. How's that sound? Glad Dummy lets you go. Wipe that smile off your face. Thanks. Let's get that stupid smile off your face and die. Hmm. Yeah, it is really creepy how things change here. Uh, see here. So you came here. What a treat. Really? You want to chat? Long ago, Asgore and I agreed that escaping would be pointless. Since once we left, he wants to just kill us. Felt a little betrayed when he eventually changed his mind. Now, I think maybe he was right to. Because after all, even though he never escaped, a human's killing us anyway. Ain't that right? I've lived too long to be afraid of someone like you. Try it, kiddo. I know you can't hear. Knowledge like that is the only reason I survived so long. So, in Undertale world, old shopkeepers are invincible. Hmm. Flawless, flawless logic. That's, then why didn't the shopkeep lady from Snowden stay? Eh, fight you? Ah, I'm not a hero. Never was. And besides, these old bones aren't fit for fighting anywho. One attack from you and then well, at least by talking to you, bought enough time for someone to escape. I'm not a hero, but I know there's someone out there. Someone will never give up trying to do the right thing, no matter what. There's no prophecy or legend about anyone like that. Just something I know is true. That someone like that will strike you down. See? Sell. I won't buy your shitsy garbage at knife point. Don't expect a discount. Let's see. Here we are. And yeah, we'll get a crab apple, I guess. Nah, I don't think I need a crab apple. Good riddance. Clip the glasses. Bid a quiet farewell to the manly bandana. Alright. I think I got enough stuff. Yeah, so think like the next thing I'm gonna do writing wise is probably the Ben 10 DDLC crossover since I'm passionate about how, how Ben 10 right now. I think I have some interesting concepts for that. Like, obviously, I'm thinking Monica would be the protagonist. Like, these four crossover fics would have one of the four as their protagonists. Natsuki would be DDLC, Yuri would be Spider Man, or Spider Woman in her case. Siri would be Sailor Moon, and then and Undertale, not Undertale. I already said Undertale. Well, Ben 10 would be Monica. I mean, she's already got the green aesthetic, so yeah. There's Tem. Oi, welcome to the Tem shop. Yeah, I don't feel safe here. Yeah, the Temmie is the most powerful monster in the underground. You don't want to fuck with that face. Yeah, I get it. Everybody's dead. You don't need to keep reminding me. Yeah, I know that's the point of the run. You're supposed to feel like a piece of shit. But you don't need to keep reminding me that I'm a piece of shit. I'm fully aware of it. Yeah, like I saw a video last night about how Undertale gets evil right with the Genocide run. Like how it just makes you feel like such a piece of garbage. Yeah. So, got some ideas for Mon 10. Like, obviously, Monica is the one who gets the Omnitrix. Although I don't know if it'd be the prototype Omnitrix or the completed Omnitrix. Like, I could go either way. And don't know which alien she'd have either. Like, I could just go with the original 10, or maybe even the Alien Force playlist. Yes, but, I don't know, could be good to, like, change it up, or maybe even use some new aliens, or do some other fan-made stuff, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking, like, either Siri or Yuri can be, like, the magic users. There's, there's, like, Anodites and whatnot. Like, I'm thinking either Yuri or Siri. One of those would be interesting. Seven new souls, blah blah blah. Yeah, whatever. Try to kill me. Yeah, and thinking like Natsuki could be an Osmosian. Like she'd be the Kevin and Levin of the group. Like maybe she can start off as a villain, but then she'd become a hero later on. I think that'd be cool. Like imagine an amalgam form of Natsuki after absorbing the Omnitrix's DNA. Okay? Maybe include some DDMA characters in there, because why not? DLC barely has any characters to begin with. I gotta tell my parents about this, are you? Yo, your parents are already dead. See. I think we're getting up to the Undyne fight. Strangely silent. Yeah, I think I've got pretty much everything I need. I still haven't watched Sailor Moon at all yet, like any interpretation. And, and, and like I checked Netflix and they don't have the original Sailor Moon, like the '90s one. Like I kind of want to start with that first. First, first, first. I was trying to see Flowey, me, whatnot. Yes, I did research online. It said that it's on Hulu, so I don't know if that. Well, I'll have to check later. I haven't yet. I'm going to. I also should probably check the battery. Okay, I think I'm good, but should have the charger thing on standby. Yeah, okay. Let's kill a dead fish. Yo! Who are you? Yo, Undyne told me to stay away from you. She said you hurt a lot of people. But yo, that's not true, right? Yo, why don't you answer me? What's with that weird expression? What weird expression? Just oh, oh man. Man, my heart's pounding right out of my chest. What would Undyne do? Yo, you better stop right where you are. Because if you want to get hurt anyone else, you're gonna have to get through me first. And and in my way. Monster Kid. Looks like free XP. And this is a slowed down version of Tension. And I forgot to mention last video that the But Nobody Came track is just a slowed down version of Flowey's theme. Which totally works because you're basically doing the same shit Flowey used to do. You just do every single thing, even if it means murdering everyone horribly. Alright, time to die. And somehow Undyne got slashed in half by a book. Must be one sharp paper cut. Undyne, you're hurt. Hurt? It's nothing. Next time, listen when I tell you to leave, okay? Undyne, I'll take care of this. Get out of here. Just get out of here, you stupid, dumb monster. It's nothing. No. Somehow, with just one hit, I'm already. Damn it. Papyrus, Alphys, Asgore. Just like that, I failed you. No. Ah, yes, but the Earth refused to die. My body feels like it's splitting apart. Like any instant, I'll scatter into a million pieces. But deep, deep in my soul, there's a burning feeling I can't describe. A burning feeling that won't let me die. This isn't just about monsters anymore, is it? If you get past me, you'll destroy them all, won't you? monsters, humans, everyone. Everyone's hopes, everyone's dreams, vanquished in an instant. But I won't let you do that. Right now, everyone in the world, I can feel their hearts beating as one. We all have one goal: to defeat you, human. No, whatever you are, for the sake of the whole world, I, Undyne, will strike you down! Anime as shit, and it's awesome. Yeah, she just got so much determination. You're gonna have to try a little harder than that. The heroine appears. Yeah, the first actually hard boss. Undyne the Undying. Heroine reborn by her own determination to save Earth. Yeah, this track is fucking awesome. The wind is howling. The wind is howling. Yeah, I remember this boss fight. It took a long while for me to beat this bitch. Ow. Shit. Okay, yeah. I haven't fought this Undyne the Undying in a long time. I could probably use more heals. Yeah, the green attacks aren't that bad in my opinion, and you just need to have good reaction time. But it's more so the red attacks that give me the most shit. Yeah, I keep forgetting that you need, like, the red stuff is. Ow. Shit. Yeah, the red attacks really get me. Fuck. Okay, I am doing pretty good, but yeah, I did watch a bunch of Undertale videos for this fight. Yeah, I am getting past half health, so yeah, that's a good sign. Fine. Fuck. Fuck. Come on, Lady Luck, be on my side. Shit. Shit. Fuck. Oh. Fuck. Stay determined. Yes, that's pretty tough. Ugh, God forbid. God help me when I get to the Sans fight. And Misha is calling at the door. Come on, Mish. Trying to kill a really determined fish. You want to give me moral support? You're not just here so you can like look around and just get asked to be let out, are you? Because he does do that a bunch. We're not stealing anything either. Yeah, I really don't need him distracting me. Once I get back into it. He's a big boy. The biggest boy. Oh! Haha, not this time, stupid lamp. Yeah, it was about to fall over, but I caught it. You want to get on the bed? Odd. Just want to make sure you're sitting in a good spot. I don't need you to sit on anything. Do not sit on my comic manga. What? I'm paying attention to you right now. I'm doing a video and fighting a really hard boss. Stop rubbing against my manga. Here's the game. Hey, stop that. Just pick a spot to sit. Can Misha stop that? Okay. You expect a spot right near the pillows where I'm probably going to be sitting later when I go back to watching some Comey because I'm definitely going to need something a little more relaxing once I'm done here. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, he heard the sounds coming from the game. I want some fish and chips. Yo, dude, I heard some things and what? Look over here. What for? Murder. Ah. Your hurts. You're gonna have to try a little harder than that. Alright. Perfect hit. Ah, shit. Or in the same mistakes that most Undertale Let's Players do. Not pay attention to the red notes because there's just so much being thrown at me. Ugh. Oh, god damn it. Yisha, stop fucking around with my manga. Oh shit. Don't feel cute. Because I'm doing something very important, which is killing this fish. Alright, half health. Ow, shit. Fuck. Ah. Fuck. I'm doing terribly. Fuck. Fuck. I think I hate this attack the most. Fuck. Come on, I am so fucking close. How did I not get hit there? Fuck. How did I not get hit by that spear? Oh, I am so fucking close. Oh, okay. Please do not choke. Fuck. Fuck. Just wanted some insurance. Whew. Second try, baby. Woo! And then they say the third time's the charm. Damn it. So even that power, it wasn't enough. if you if you think I'm gonna give up and hope, you're wrong. Cause I've got my friends behind me. Elvis told me that she would watch me fight you. And if anything went wrong, she would evacuate everyone. By now she's called Asgore and told him to absorb the 6 human souls. And with that power, this world will live on. Yeah, Asgore never absorbs the souls in this playthrough. Probably because, well, he probably would just straight up kill us and that would be the end of it, and the souls wouldn't have any reason to help us, and that's unlike with Flowey in the neutral run, so... I only had 2 fucking items left. I didn't even need to use the dog residue. Yeah, just the sound of my footsteps. Oh, man. That was a little stressful. Well, like, I already beat her before and I knew the basic patterns from memory, but even still, that was tough. I did really well. 40 left. I don't know if I want to do... I think that was just Misha. For a second, I thought somebody said something. A garbage can, but it's pretty cute. Hey, take a package of instant noodles. It's a half-empty bag of dog food. Just remembered something funny. Oh yeah, the amalgamates. Oh, there you are. You ugly little creature. You've made quite a name for yourself. Such infamy. I'm impressed. Oh, yes. If you're looking for Owlfish, she's not here. While you're busy doing your thing, she was running around evacuating people to safety. Now they're in a place where you'll never get to them. True Lab? Or some other place we don't know about. Decided not to fight you. My. She really is the only smart one, isn't she? He's not wrong. I mean, there is like a fan-made Alphys fight, but... Oh, how sassy. You're just itching to get your hands on me, aren't you? Well, Toobad. This world needs stars more than it needs corpses. This... Toodles! And yet you fight me later on anyways. Alright. Onwards to kill a crap load of monsters. See, I don't know if I want to cut this part out. I mean, I probably could, but I'd probably talk more about all this stuff. Vulcan strolls in. Alright, that's backwards. God, why are there 39 monsters to kill? I mean, I think like 22 or 24 would have been a good option. Soon your plan gets in the way. Not on purpose or anything, Baka. It's not like I like you. Well, yeah, why would you like me? I'm murdering everyone who has ever known your name. The plane's body is smoking. In which way exactly? But I never got to. Yeah, I do like that. That death, even though it is pretty dark. She, she crushed, and now she crashed. Womp womp. do, 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 do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely taking the pan. Because I need that fucking pan. Yeah, I don't want this anymore. Yeah, like that's just like this is weapon is useful on both runs. Because you not only get to hit hard, but you also get hit healed more often. Healed more, I mean. Pyro bounds towards you. Oh, perfect hit. Nice. No, it's... Oh, shit. The battery's low. Also, how are we not burning to death from all this lava? We should at least be having a heat stroke. Or a nice tan. Alright. So, the glitch. Okay. I think we're good. Now, it's probably... I want to talk about, like, some of the stuff I did for Code Breakers. So, there is, like, a chapter 1 that I worked on for a while. It's got, like, 29 pages worth of content. And currently, which I'm probably not going to finish for a long while. But basically consists of like, basically giving introduction to the world and characters, like, basic stuff. Like, it takes place in a place called Silver Springs. I was originally gonna have it be Salvato City again, but Ash was like, maybe it's better just do that, because, it's your work, not Dan Salvato's. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. And he suggested Silver Springs, because maybe the city's famous for its hot springs. Like, the water looks all silvery when at night, or whatever. I was like, oh, that's a good idea, so I decided to accept that. And it takes place in the year 2003. I felt like that would be a good year. Like, the yakuza are still somewhat around, but they're starting to lose face. These guys are called the Rare and Threatening Double Davis, or whatever it is. Chuckling through its teeth. Ahoy, Sponge Boy, me Bob. Yeah, we get the introduction to Monica and Izuki Kubo, whose real names are Yuki and Kai Asano. Like Monica and Izuki are their public names to make sure they don't get recognized as the Yakuza family or whatever. They're waken up by one of their father's agents, Akimitsu, who like makes them breakfast and whatnot. And they're like getting ready for the first year of high school. Then like get some sections later where they go to the entrance ceremony. There's Mio's father, Hibiki Yamato from Magenta Affinity, wiggling its weird rump. My rump, my lovely Vulcan rump. Love increased. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Like, go to the entrance ceremony. Hibiki Yamato, Mio's father from Magenta Affinity, is there. He's the principal in this continuity, too. It gives an introduction. And like, it kind of shows you the kind of people Monica and Izuki are. Monica's like the composed, calm run. Oh, yeah, Rare and Threatening Double Davis. It's like Monica is the more calm and composed one. Like, she's the more reasonable of the two. She prefers not to use violence or anything of the sort. While Izuki is the more pushy and aggressive one, he doesn't have as much patience. And he's also a more of wise ass at points. Like, kind of acts as Monica's like bodyguard slash close friend, and because as their father Minato Asano, or Kenzo Kubo, he's known in the public eye as the CEO of food delivery company called Kubo Foods. So that makes the two of them pretty popular, and they've already gotten plenty of attention at their first day of high school. And Azuki kind of like helps Monika with that, like saying stuff thanks. Like at one point, like a student calls Monika handsome, pretty, and Zuki's like, thanks, I get that a lot. Yeah, like fun little stuff like that. This jealous Vulcan is paying attention to you or anything, Baka. Uh, uh, yeah, and later on, like during classes, they also have Mr. Omori, also from Magenta Affinity. He's about the same as he is in that series. I like Mr. Omori. He's based off an old math teacher I had in high school. Yeah, and also like later on, Monika and Izuki end up in separate classes. Like they do share some classes together, but not all of them. And Monika meets Sayori in her history class, while Izuki meets Genji Matsuo from Actual Agents DDLC fanfics in his Japanese class. Because, yeah, I feel like it'd be interesting. Like, I imagine in this continuity, Genji is an old childhood friend of Monika's. He doesn't know that she's a yakuza or anything, but they used to play a bunch when they were little until she like moved away for reasons. Yeah, and they reconnect. They all have some fun and whatnot. And meanwhile, Kenzo Kubo, aka Minato Asano, the head of the Asano Yakuza group, gets contacted by one of his higher ups that like they've been having some problems with a bunch of people attacking their shipments and whatnot, and they're losing a bunch of men. And so Kenzo is like, you know what, maybe I should get my kids, Monika and Izuki, involved in this. Like, he was originally going to save it for after they graduate high school, but he's they kind of need some more fresh blood in their ranks. Things. And like Monika wants nothing to do with the Yakuza stuff because it brought her a lot of trouble in the past. Like her mother Eleni, Kenzo's husband, she died during an attempt to Yakuza assassination. That's the idea I have, and that's one of many reasons why Monika doesn't like the Yakuza. She also just hates their violent ways and whatnot, and just her father keeps controlling her life, telling her what she can and can't do, and it's generally just kind of a dick towards her. Also Izuki too. Like, Izuki isn't as opposed to Yakuza stuff, but he's not for it either. Like, he mainly just does it because, well, I should get to that later. But anyway, like, the point is that Kenzo is going to recruit Monika and Izuki once he gets back home. Yeah, and meanwhile, in the police department, Ken Himura, Yuri's father from Actual Agents DDLC fanfics, is doing some detective work on the Yakuza case. Because he's a really well-known and loved detective with a wife and 2 kids. Yuri, the one we all know and love, and also Kaori from Actual Agents fanfics. Like, he gave me permission to use a bunch of his characters for his fanfic. Nick. He was really interested in it too. Yeah. So like he's been trying to take down the Yakuza for years now. He's like trying to figure out who's involved with who and whatnot. He solved a bunch of cases, but he's kind of like a little too obsessed with it. And like he still cares about his family and whatnot, but he's kind of so focused on his work that he kind of neglects some important stuff in his life. And that kind of affects Kaori, his youngest daughter too. Like, if any of you read Astro Agents DDLC fanfic, you know that Kaori can be a little bit of a little brat at points, and that's kind of what I'm gonna go with. Was gonna go with for Codebreakers, because her father keeps neglecting her and whatnot, and she's like acts like a brat just so he can pay attention and whatnot. But yeah, it's an interesting idea. I think like the rest that I had planned for that chapter was as Minato Asano, Monika's father, would host a meeting with the other Yakuza heads. There's like 4 groups I had in mind. One's led by the widow of one of the boss. Okay. really my thoughts are all over the place. But basically, one group, the boss of that group died, so his wife, who is now a widow, is taking care of things is doing a pretty good job. And like no, like people have tried to oppose her for the role of the boss, but she just isn't having it. She also has a daughter, who I thought about like maybe to make sure she's protected and whatnot. Uh, Her and Kenzo would get Zuki and the daughter into an arranged marriage of sorts. Like that'd be an interesting idea. And then there's a third head, which is like typical mafia yakuza boss that you see in certain cartoons and whatnot. Power hungry, thinks he's hot shit. It kind of fool at times, yada yada. And then there's a fourth group, which is led by the son of one of the bosses, who's now dead. And he kind of comes off as a kind of a goofy, laid back, he doesn't look all that serious kind of guy, but behind closed doors, he's actually damn good at what he does. It's like got good tactics and whatnot. I think that'd be an interesting idea. Yes, like he'd go to these four groups while in a hot spring or something, and he's like, okay, which one of you motherfuckers mess with my shit? And like one of them is like, yeah, whatever. You had your time. Now it's time for the younger generation to take over some shit like that. And then like eventually basic stuff like that. Yeah. So Monica and Izuki begrudgingly join Kenzo's Yakuza group because they're kind of forced into it. It's yada yada. Man, Superplane just dies really easily. Probably because the pen. I mean, if I got thwacked by a pen too, I'd probably pass out pretty quickly as well. Yeah. So, like, for certain characters, Monica's goal is to just become a clean businesswoman once she's out of high school and, like, not be associated with her father and his Yakuza antics ever again. And, like, they have a very strained relationship. But she is very close with Izuki and like other characters. Like she kind of have a will they won't they kind of like romantic relationship with Genji, which I think would have been interesting. Like he wants to be with her and whatnot, but she's just like, I have to take care of my future and myself first before we can be anything more than friends. And and she also would have like a phoenix tattoo on her back. Like she's known as the Soaring Emerald Phoenix because she uses the Phoenix style of martial arts. And as for Izuki, he'd actually be like he was originally living on the streets before he met Monica. Like his parents are dead, and he only has like his older sister Yuka as family, and they used to live on the streets, struggling to survive. And one day she just disappeared while going off to get supplies, and he just never saw her again. And one day, Kai and Izuki and Monica crossed paths. And they grew close, and they became brother and sister adopted. And Izuki like really wants to help Monica out and help her achieve her goals and whatnot. Because he lost one sister, he's not going to lose another one ever again. And he's just like really protective of his loved ones. And like I imagine he'd be more reckless and prone to acting out compared to Magenta Affinity Izuki. I was also thinking like at some point, like he discover his older sister Yuka is still alive and like go find her and whatnot. Then some shit happens, she dies or whatever, and that could also like cause some strain between Izuki and Monica. But eventually get resolved. Like interesting ideas like that, and that's why it sucks. I can't do Code Breakers anymore. Yeah, and like nah. I also thought about giving him like a romantic bond with Sayuri. He's kind of drawn to her compassionate and sweet personality, and wants to like protect her and whatnot because she's kind of naive at points. points. Like, it's an interesting idea. I think it'd be a cute thing. And like Ashel did suggest the idea before, like Azuki is more it would be better off with Sayuri than Natsuki in some of my fanfics and whatnot. Uh, that's that, mouth is dry. Uh, okay. See next. Okay, Monika's father, Kenzo. Oh, like he comes off as respectful and nice in public, but deep down, he's very focused on keeping his empire growing as the #1 Yakuza boss in Silver Springs. Things and anyone who threatens that is gonna be dealt with swiftly and painfully, even his family. He like deep down, part of him does care about Monica, but he's just like too absorbed in his Yakuza crap to get over himself and whatnot. Like typical strained father-daughter relationships. And he kind of like like he doesn't really care about Zuki as much as Monica, but still cares somewhat about him, I imagine. Although they're prone to arguing a bunch, same with Monica. Uh, let's see. See, next is their Monica's mother, Eleni, Greek, so that would make Monica half Japanese, half Greek, like in Magenta Affinity and whatnot. Uh, she like originally came from Greece, from some far. Her parents were farmers and whatnot, but she kind of found the style boring, so she went to Japan to pursue something more exciting, and that's how she met Kenzo and had Monica. Uh, and like their relationship was good for a while, then it got pretty strained once Yakuza stuff started getting worse. They eventually like died during an attempted assassination. And like that's the basic idea I have. Next would be Sayuri. She's about the same as she is in Magenta Affinity and whatnot. Uh, like just generally very caring and sweet, but also quite naive and still has depression. Although I was thinking she'd also be like a fortune teller, and I think that'd be a really interesting and cute and fun idea for Sayuri. Like she can sort of has some level of foresight. Like she can't straight up see the future or anything, but she can at least get an idea of what might happen next, and that's how she like helps people and whatnot. But yeah, and her mother is Hamari. She's a doctor, and she's very protective of Sayuri and take doesn't exactly think highly of some of the people she befriends or hangs out with, because she had some problems with her ex-husband in Hanzo. Oh, like he got a really bad gambling addiction, and eventually started to spiral to him getting involved with the Yakuza, and she was just like, yeah, no, you need to leave. Even like Hanzo does care about Sayuri and Amari to some extent, but at the same time, he's like, no, I could really use some money from you guys. I'll totally pay you back and whatnot. Like that kind of guy. Sayuri, he you had to be looked after by Zuki and Amari and the others in order to make sure she doesn't get taken advantage of. Yeah, next is Genji from one of Astral Legion's characters. I imagine he'd be about the same as he is in his fanfics, but I have wanted to make him more different from Azuki, so that they aren't too similar. Well, they kind of have similar traits, backstory elements, that kind of thing. And like he's still pretty chill and kind, loves music, but at the same time can be a little immature and tends to have a flight response when facing really big problems. But he's still a good person, and he's like middle school friends with Sayuri E2. That's how that's. Let's see what's next. Oh yeah, Genji's parents versus Ami, his mother. About the same as she is in Taste of Sunshine. Fine. Still has some Spanish descent or Hispanic descent. I don't know. No, like she speaks Spanish and whatnot. and it's just she still has problems with her ex-husband and whatnot. But 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 let's see. Next is Yuri and her family. 6 left. Yeah, Yuri's about the same. Like I thought about maybe giving her like she smokes weed or something instead of cutting herself, but I decided against it. It it it's. I was also thinking that I do like the Natsuri dynamic with Natsuki, like have those two who be together romantically. Would have been fun to work play around with, because most people think Natsuri does not work at all in the canon in DDLC games, including myself. I just think they, at best, they work as good friends, and like, I mean, I admit some of the art and stuff is cute, but I don't see it happening in the actual canon stuff. Just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, like she'd basically be the same as she is in DDMA and whatnot. Next is Kaori, one of Astral's characters. Again, bratty, but has good heart. Or like maybe she'd have a crush on Azuki at first. I think that would have been interesting. I think Astral suggested the idea of years back. Thought about doing that here. Here. Yeah. I was also thinking that she'd have something with Mio from Magenta Affinity. That like a friendship that maybe later evolves into a romantic bond. Would have been interesting to see. The next is their parents. May, their mother, housewife. Very nice and whatnot. The more spunky side of the family, which explains Kaori. While Ken is the more Yuri side of the family. Hardworking detective, cares about what he does, cares about his family and whatnot, but can get a little too obsessed with his work at points. And isn't the best socially. Yeah, like that's the basic dynamic. Alright, next is Natsuki. I had some interesting ideas for her. Her full name is Natsuki Takao. Forgot to mention that the series is Sayuri Aikawa. Yeah, anyway. Natsuki Takao, she's kind of a delinquent. Like, about the same she is Magenta Affinity, aggressive, snappy. Kind of a jerk at points, but deep down she means well and it's actually pretty sweet. Once you get past her facade. I imagine like due to some family troubles, she is going through some delinquency, personal issues. And she learns to get over that with her friends and whatnot. Anyway. Next is her mother, Chinatsu. She's a fashion designer. They're pretty snappy and whatnot. She's been looking after her husband, Yasu. He was a police officer that worked with Ken in the police department until he got a bad disease. I don't remember what it was, but I think it makes your muscles and body weaker. So he's been bedridden for years, and he's become really cranky and angry and whatnot. He used to be pretty upbeat and energetic, but now he's just a shell of his former self. He still cares about his family and whatnot, but sometimes he gets a little angry at them and when they don't deserve it. Basically Yasu is dying and Natsuki wants to figure out a way to stop it, even though there's no way of stopping it. She gets so desperate that she possibly learns that Azuki is part of the Asano group and tries to convince him to let her join, but he's like, yeah, no, you don't want to be a part of this. Yeah. Eventually he dies, and it's sad and whatnot, but she learns to get over it eventually and also gets together with Yuri or whatever. I don't know, I didn't think too far ahead with that one. Alright, next is Mio and her family. Mio from Magenta Affinity. About the same as she is in that story. But I was thinking instead she'd have some scars or some cuts on her face because of some Yakuza stuff. Like her mother, Umi, died during a Yakuza scuffle by accident. And because of that, she doesn't think highly of Yakuza, and that's something Monika and Azuki have to deal with and don't know how to handle. That'd be interesting. 3 left. Yeah, and she still has Habiki as her father, the principal. Well, like doesn't think highly of the Yakuza either. He's also kind of depressed from the loss of his wife, but yeah. Then, then her sisters do not exist in this story, but she does have a little brother named Take, like the same as her little sister, youngest sister from Magenta Affinity. Very energetic, very kind, wants to help people, that kind of thing. And then next is actually Sawa Higashi from Taste of Sunshine by Astral. Well, this one I was really interested in. This character I was really interested in doing. Like she's really aggressive, very mean, very cruel. Well, a really big asshole. Well, doesn't take kind to people who pity her or anything. But deep down, there's some level of kindness within her. Like I imagine at first she just really hates Siri and thinks she's annoyingly sweet and whatnot. But eventually, like her kindness comes through to her, and they become friends. Then eventually, she dies trying to do the right thing. Like that'd be interesting to. That would have been interesting to do. And she has her younger brother Benjiro, also from the Taste of Sunshine and Rivals, mainly Rivals. So he's the more quiet and introverted of the two. Not definitely nowhere near as mean, but still not the best emotionally. Okay, done. See, and then like their parents, like one's like an office worker, the other's like some taxi driver. They get into arguments a lot and just really bad home life, and that's why Saw was so angry all the time. I'm like he does care for Benjiro. Like that's the only member of her family that she cares about. Other than that, she hates their guts. Yeah, I also thought Banjo. I also was thinking Banjiro could have like a friendship with Take, Mio's younger brother. That would have been interesting to play around with. Yeah, then next was Hiroki Sato from Magenta Affinity, basically about the same as he is there. They're still a rival to Uzuki, very calm and collected, but also can be a little arrogant at Points, points. He's like a bodyguard slash possible fiance for Eiko Murakami, who is also here from Magenta Affinity. Also kind of a bitch, but she has got some goodness deep inside her. Or like she's the daughter of a CEO. I was thinking like her father could be like a carnival showrunner. Like her father is the head boss of a carnival. That'd be fun. And then like I got a bunch of like miscellaneous characters and whatnot, like just random faces is that show up and whatnot. Like there's some teachers, there's some police people, there's some Yakuza guys. I was gonna do like random people throughout the city, but I was getting tired of making Gacha Club 2 avatars by that point. Yeah, so yeah, that was basically like the main players. Yeah, and like the the idea I have for the ending is that like at the end, once they finish up high school, Monika and Izuki find like their father Kenzo Kubo is dead, and all of a sudden, and like you've been assassinated. Now they have to find a way to deal with all the Yakuza crap, and also and whatnot. Uh, so Azuki sends Monika out of the city to protect her and like fights the groups. Hey, I finally taken care of everything. And, I've been going for a while. Hopefully I can finish Hotland and before, or it's too late. Yeah, but anyway, like Azuki fights a bunch of Yakuza thugs, and like at one, he gets like pretty beaten up. Like he even loses an eye at one point, which would like I thought that would have been a nice touch. Touch. You're here. You're here. So that means Undyne. She's like Undyne will avenge you. Royal Guard attacks. Check. I see see two lovers staring over the edge of the cauldron of hell. Like, team attack, team attack. Do, 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 do. One is polishing his face. Do they both wish for death? That means their love will end in hell. I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, I think that comes from some sort of book. I don't remember what. But nice little quotes, though. Sweat pours from Zero Two's armor. 01. You. He never got to confess his love up to him. His head. Dead. Yeah, but anyway, like Azuki almost dies during that scuffle, but Siri, he manages to find and save him because she did some fortune telling thing. It's a microwave. That's great for a microwave fan. It's pretty modern. Their size sink. It's glued to the table. That motherfucker. Don't know if I saw Flowey there. Anyway, like Siri brings Izuki back to her house to heal him up because they can't bring him to a hospital because the Yakuza would probably go there if they thought he was still alive. So. Oh. Yeah, like they heal up. Izuki explains everything to Siri. And I forgot to mention Izuki also has a tattoo on his back at the Dragon One. This is our powerful bracelet. Wait, it's just a croissant. Croissant! Looks more rubbery than usual. Well, this shit again. Determination. Hey, I gotta fight Muffet. Yeah, so anyway, I gotta explain like the rest of this. Like basically what happens with the Zuki series, Zuki explains everything to Siri and she's like still sympathetic towards him. And this is where Zuki confesses that he like loves her. Then they fuck. Yeah, they do have sex. That does happen. And then like he eventually decides to go off and take care of this Yakuza crap so that she doesn't get hurt, so that nobody else gets hurt. You know, repent for his sins and all that. Yeah. I don't know what everyone else would be doing around that time. Did you hear what she said? They said a human wearing a striped shirt will come through. I heard that they hate spiders. Yeah, you're correct about that one. I heard that they hate I heard that they hate everybody. I heard that they like to tear their legs off. Spiders or people in general. Just like... I heard that they have some awful taste. What a shame. Human comes through and they aren't even fit to be eaten. Oh well, raw ingredients can always be discarded. Muffet traps you. Not anymore. Aw, that's sad. Rest in peace is... Woo! Yeah, anyway, so like, basically, some Yakuza shit happens. Ken learns the truth about Monk and Izuki. All the Yakuza groups taken care of. Izuki probably goes to jail. But gets bailed out or something. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I took... But like, Noda came and stuff? I'm pretty sure I did the Metaton stuff in the pacifist route with Mom. So I don't think I need to do it here. Here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, anyway, I need to take a sip of water. Like, basically, everything is kind of fixed up. But, like, there's still stuff to be done. It's still kind of a mess, especially for Monika and Azuki. Like, Monika decides to go see her grandparents in Greece so that she can move on from all the pain and trauma and whatnot and see her grandparents for the first time in her life. And Azuki stays with Siri because turns out she's pregnant with this child. So he's like, I gotta be a good man and support my family and whatnot to repent for my sins. I was given a second chance. I'm not gonna waste it. Like that kind of thing. And like everybody else goes off to do their own things for the future. And then it cuts to like 12 years later in the year 2017. Like saying her DDLC came out because why not? Like everybody reunites in Silver Springs, and Sari and Azuki have a son named Haruto, very energetic and kind of like his mother, but also kind of aggressive and pushy like his father. Maybe they also have a second child, a daughter named Amari. I don't know if I named her Amari. I don't know. Maybe the other people have kids. Yuri and Natsuki are together. Natsuki's like a pro wrestler, and Yuri's a novelist or whatever. I think Sari would also be a doctor, like her mother here. And like Benjiro's there, and he has his daughter Sawa Higashi Jr. Like from rivals. Like his wife is still dies in this timeline. Fine, fine. I don't know if Sawa would Jr. here would have the same problems as she did in Rivals, but yeah, and most, like they all reunite. Monika's like a businesswoman now. She gets along with her grandparents, and Genji's also a rock star, and they get along pretty well. Like it's possible they'll get together later in the future. Then like Monika and Azuki visit their parents' graves and whatnot, and talk about what comes next, and that would basically be the end of Codebreakers. That's the basic idea. I also like to imagine that eventually Monika and Genji get together and have a daughter named Eleni, named after Monika's mother. And also maybe a son named Maurice after Maurice, i.e. MC from Magenta Affinity. Yeah, I couldn't figure out a way to include MC/Maurice in this story. Yeah, just didn't see anything to change. Yeah, but that was basically what I had in mind for Codebreakers. All those ideas gone to the wind, sadly. Who knows, maybe I'll reincorporate them in some form. And maybe someday I'll get passionate enough to do that story again, but whatever. Hey, this is Brady. Hey, this is Caddy. If you're reading this, then, like, bad news, you mega evil weirdo. Atlas just came here and she's taking us someplace super duper safe. But first, we gotta use up these gel pens. Yeah, chill, office. We don't want to waste pens. Wow, priorities. I don't even think about stealing our stuff. Yeah, creep. They were junk alone. Caddy, it's not junk. It's really valuable. Yeah, our garbage is really valuable. Anyway, in closing, you're a total loser. Yeah, loser. Yeah. Sign Brady. Sign Caddy. Stole 5G from the till. Damn, that much. Junk food. So I don't need the empty gun or the cowboy hat, even though I would look very fashionable as a cowboy. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have much in here, do I? Yeah, I do like that the tables look like Metaton. Yeah, it doesn't look like getting any dinner dates with Sans here. Let's see. Why do I always get the freaks? That has to be a reference to the SpongeBob movie. I want to watch that movie again, but I haven't in years. Ah, yes. I really want to buy your weird dusty artifacts. Not. Nothing else to do. Evacuation. I can't get my chain, little weirdo. So what if everybody else left for work? So what if nobody's buying anything? Par for the course, little weirdo. Par for the course. Well, Menton didn't tell me I had to work, I guess. But that's the thing. Sometimes he doesn't even call me until work until halfway into my shift. If I don't play it safe, he's going to yell at me. Okay, maybe yell is the wrong term. It's more like he has this CD album he plays that's entirely full of songs about how bad I am at my job. So diss tracks? Huh? Everyone else is dead? Does that mean I don't have to work today? God, that it were true, little weirdo. That it were true. Sorry, little weirdo. Threats won't work on me. I can't go to hell. I'm all out vacation days. Man, what a mood. I mean, I wouldn't know because I don't actually have a job yet, but probably should get on that. You got an order or what? Steak in the shape of Metaton's face. Don't ask, please. Here you go, little weirdo. Yeah, lots of legendary heroes. Alone again. Let's see. See, I'm gonna get 2 more. But yeah, I saw the Iron Mouse concert recently on YouTube. It's pretty good. It's like some good songs, some nice little cameos and whatnot. What? We got no fire here. You know, pretty sure I still need to kill the monsters here. Hey, might as well check. Do 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 do. Bam 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 ba da. Bam 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 ba da ba da. Do 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 do. Bam 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 ba da. Bam 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 ba da ba ba. See. Don't remember where I'm supposed to go. Oh, what's the cool music? Uh, yeah, I'll take all the gold. I love gold. Yes, I get it. Oh, everybody's dead. I'm a monster. Yeah, time to kill you guys. You not hear the music. Skip and a jump. And for some reason, this frog reminds me of Ultimate Big Chill from Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. Zelda Mustard Seed. It's probably like the little spikes on him. Like, I imagine it has like a red color scheme. Fuck. I should really get back to playing Sonic Mania Plus, like the Encore mode. Like, I was gonna get to that at some point, but I haven't yet. That... Abracadabra. Breathes deeply. Perfect hit. Perfect hit. Tinkle, tinkle, ho. Ah. Just arcane swear words. Level up. See, that's why I gotta kill the monsters here. Gotta make sure I don't miss a single one. What a nightmare. Yeah, I know, right? You gotta fight me. Don't pick on me. Oh, I'll do a lot more than pick on you. I'll murder you. I'll flutter silently. I'm getting a lot of perfect hits. This pan is just so good. No wonder Rapunzel liked using it a bunch in Tangled. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Deadpool 3. I haven't talked about that. Looks pretty fun. Really enjoyed the first two Deadpools. I like that Hugh Jackman is back as Wolverine with comic accurate suit this time. I'm X gonna give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gonna live it to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. Not stop talking about the bear. Don't know how the song goes. It was. Hmm. See, I think it's just a glam burger. I don't need to bother with that. Yes, I get it. Everyone's dead. Whoopie, whoopty frickin' do. I do not remember where I need to go. See, it's this way, right? Okay, there we go. Okay, we're getting to Metaton Neo, who is a joke. Okay. I don't even know why I need to buy all those legendary heroes. This fight is fucking easy. My. So you finally arrived. After our first meeting, I realized something ghastly. You're not just a threat to monsters, but humanity as well. Oh my, that's an issue. You see, I can't be a star without an audience. And besides, there are some people I want to protect. Eager as always, huh? But don't touch that dial. There's something you haven't accounted for. As any true fan would know, I was first created as a human eradication robot. No, you weren't. I just made you this body so you could be a star and whatnot. What are you talking about? It was only after becoming a star that I was given a more photogenic body. However, those original functions have never been fully removed. Come in closer and I'll be forced to show you my true form. Fine then. Ready? It's showtime! Mettaton Neo blocks the way. It has a really cool design, it's just too bad it doesn't do shit. Yeah, it would have been nice if this was an actual boss fight, but then again, we already got Honey Undying Sand, so maybe they totally thought it was just a little too much. Mettaton Neo, Dr. Alps's greatest invention. Stage lights are blaring. Woo! Ugh. Guess you don't want to join my fan club. Nope. Just not just not up to my standards, Mettaton boy. Let's see. First I'm gonna save. Level 19. Which means I can go battle Sans the Skeleton. One. Do, 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 do. See, I wonder if I don't remember if he says anything. Nope, doesn't say anything about his boss being dead. Hell, it's probably a saving grace for him. Okay. Okay. I think this is good. I mean, I could switch the dog residue out for another legendary hero if I so choose. I can always do that later. Doo-doo. Everyone is dead. Yeah, Smash Bros. Ultimate. Everyone is dead. I mean, technically in World of Light that does happen, and unless you go for like the true ending, I guess. Still haven't finished World of Light. Barely bothered with that mode. It's just a shame. I've been at this for like 2 hours. It's gonna take a while to get through this. The editing process. Because I like to look at my videos in their entirety when I edit them. Don't miss anything. Okay, we're at the end. I'm gonna save that for the next part. Alright. I'm hoping to do that part with Mom. So no, I didn't want to subject her all the grinding and whatnot, but I can bring her back here for this. That would be nice. She can experience the bad time I'm gonna have personally. Hear why everybody's obsessed with Santa Skeleton so much. Yeah. Just need a stretch. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope to do the next part soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe some other day. I don't know. So, yeah.